We have Vancouver Titans, we have the London Spitfire. Rose, it's going to be a pretty interesting day. The Vancouver Titans still win with a chance of making it to the
engagement tool, not as an answer. Don't even have
perfectly
it.
picked up there. Instant reaction from Khan using that Transcendence, heal everybody up and through that EMP. Backbone also uses his EMP, but the rest of the London Spitfire is still trying to recover from King, so unable to follow up on Backbone. It was only Hardy there, and Aspire ends up taking down Shax and Backbone. Telegraph there by the London Spitfire. They do end up spotting where Mira did use that Meteor Strike to get away and chase him down. The point is still not flipped. It is mainly Aspire right now, just sticking on the point, making sure he stays it contested. And Master and Aspire coming out with kills. That pick onto Khan, that early on into the fight, Rose, not good for London.
Have a nice answer. Ready
nice
for it.
Early engagement. The beat, they're just going to rush on forward. Vancouver Titans have to fight this a 4v5 as someone has to touch that point. Sky Ripper does end up going down a 5-man EMP for King, but is someone there to touch? It does look like it, as the Vancouver Titans have managed to hold off the aggression of the London Spitfire after they do land that 5 or 4-man EMP. It was Aspire to touch. The Vancouver Titans are now rushing to the point ASAP to try to help Aspire cap. They do so. Door from Aspire there. Enough time for Mira to come back, but London Spitfire do manage to take the point anyway. It was like a pixel away from being capped, so Titans had to be perfect in that scenario. A big anti-nade in the back line as Mira used that Meteor Strike offensively this time rather than defensively, and comes up big on the kill onto Khan. The London Spitfire end up losing control once again. It's all in the honors this round, Rose. I mean, Khan and Sky Ripper finding a lot of value from this Bionate. And he does get it. London Spitfire used their beat, but only hit 2. But will it be enough? Vancouver Titans have once again done enough to stall out for Master to come back and use that rally. It's all about the kills now for Vancouver Titans. If they can pick off someone like Hardy, which they do so in kind, might be able to stay in this map. Aspire picks up 2, in fact, as overtime is still here. And now Mira stopping Khan from healing the rest of his team. The Vancouver Titans with quite a clutch finish to that round.
Sort of space you can take is big. And they're going to capitalize on Sky Ripper not being there.
There's the Primal Rage, perfectly juggled there by Hardy. You can see him just chasing Master away. That overhealth is building up from that rally, but it didn't affect nearly anybody. I think only Aspire got a little bit of it. Rally EMP investment for the Spitfire. Looking pretty good. There is even a nano? Okay, maybe a little over-ambitious nano.
1v1 fights happening, but here's a rally.
So much happening. Oh, nice juggle. Oh, King. No recall, or no translocator even. Rather unfortunate. It's a nano boost onto Lantern too, look at this. Just playing like a miniature Reinhardt on the payload. Yeah, 1v1, get rolled, get rolled. Sit down.
That's dishonorable.
All right, 56 seconds to go. London Spitfire do end up capping that second point. Have really one support alive at any one time.
So it makes it a little rough because you really want to be able to have that brawl presence. Oh, but whoa, the EMP? Oh, but Shax is just gonna touch!
Titans, you got to touch. You have to touch the payload. Please touch. You got to touch.
It's that first bridge that can be a
nano.
problem.
Oh, he missed the jump! He does use the Meteor Strike to get a little bit of damage done, but he gets instantly hacked out of that, so he can't use the punch or any of his other abilities. A big anti this time from the Sky Ripper from the Vancouver Titans. That was, yeah, not the shift you really wanted to hit there. That Seismic Slam going a little bit low for Mira. Had to use that Meteor Strike to get back on top of the high ground to be effective.
Did you see that?
Pulse Bomb's got to be big. Aspire, he can see one of them, but he's so low already. Someone has to continue to touch too. Ideally, it's Mira here because Aspire does have ult. He does leave the payload for a brief moment. He spots out Khan. Can he land the stick? No, it hits the bridge. Hits the recall, but still, look at how defensive now Landon and Khan are up on this high ground. Aspire's got no tools left to use. Doesn't even have recall to maybe try and int onto Khan. London Spitfire's defense looking fantastic. Truly reinforced in this front line. Master and Sky Ripper down. Vancouver Titans also gonna fall. London Spitfire managed to hold them at just before that second point. Gonna tie the series up one apiece. Looking good so far. First hold. London Spitfire still have the Transcendence. Doesn't look like Vancouver Titans will even be able to touch. Tell a lie, they do. Mira ends up getting focused though, but with a Coalescence and actually Aspire coming back on the Widow takes care of Backbone. They're not out of this just yet, Rose.
No, they're not. I mean, this could be a huge way to open everything up. Always gonna force out the Transcendence though.
Oh, yep, Card using that Transcendence, a bit more defensively there, had to run back to the rest of his team with it. There's the Flux. It doesn't hit anybody though, Poco missed it, and they need to touch the payload too. A nice double boop from the Vancouver Titans, and in OT, when all hope was almost lost, they do manage to cap first. Moira's already used the fade though. Might be bad for Sky Ripper, but no, uses that coalescence. However, with Mira going down, a big stick onto Sky Ripper. Backbone taking these ultimates that Vancouver Titans throwing at them in his stride. A nano onto Khan because just why not at this point? Overtime, not even going to be triggered. Yeah, look at this. You see this, boom, straight onto Khan. He does get naded, but yeah, it's pretty much all over from there.
Yeah. I mean, the burst healing just isn't enough, and I think that's something that Titans have been doing.
Tough situation. They have to use that rally to get out of these small corridors. EMP hits 4 though, as Landon instantly goes down, but Poco finding a double and putting himself on the payload. Master's the only one to contest for the Vancouver Titans as they're so spread out. It's unlikely that EMP results in anything, and it does not. Titans may have rally, may have the pulse bomb, but they're going to have to stop Khan from getting this transcendence off. Mira instantly goes down to those storm arrows, and now is this Spire on the payload to try and stop it going to that blue box of victory. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though. Yeah, late transcendence from Spitfire, and that should be all she wrote. London take Junkertown, and now are on match point. Plus that charge, sending him right over the gap. King was hot on the shift key though. Everybody split up for the Vancouver Titans. Do they expect him to have Shatter? Maybe not. Shatter hits the ground. There's the Immortality field. Oh, another nice block by King there, keeping him alive. And also stopping Mira from getting pinned too. Hardy's in a whole heap of hurts. And despite Hardy having Shatter so early, a couple of clutch ice blocks from King actually save his life and save the rest of the Vancouver Titans. Map number 5 may be on the cards, not calling it too early.
Outright, if Spire gets another pick, I think you can just mitigate the value of London's ults.
Oh, as you see, Mira was blocked off there. Terror Surge coming in, dragging everybody. A beautiful boop. The Blizzard's coming out too. That's a whole heap of damage coming from Mira there. There was a couple of people to try and push people back into the Terror Surge. However, those Blizzards isolated both teams. Sky Ripper, the only person left alive for the Vancouver Titans. Almost a complete team wipe on both sides. That Javelin toss ended up ending that pretty quick. There's the Terror Surge. The beats come out. Hardy's got over 1,000 HP. That's more than you need. Oh, a nice pin too. Nice little hairpin turn on that one to get Mira out of the picture. Vancouver Titans also lose their Lucio. There's a lot of fighting, and holding this off angle from Sparker is really nice for London. Terror Surge look pretty nice. And there's also tools to help.
Boost them over to the payload before they take over control.
Double window. Headshot through said window from Aspire. He used that overclock. Didn't even need the damage boost, to be fair, because he was still clicking heads. Triple kill for the Sojourn, and a team kill for the Vancouver Titans.
I think Vancouver can come back though before this bot actually makes it. Yeah, they don't get any progress yet.
Oh, and Terror Surge available from Mira. Use that spear to push Hardy away for himself. Terror Surge, oh, it lands, but a nicely timed lamp and B from the London Spitfire, negating that ultimate completely. The Blizzard to follow up. London laying their ults really nicely. Vancouver Titans still want to fight this though. They send out their own beat and now have Sky Ripper set up with this window, just shooting, trying to gun down London Spitfire. They do end up finding Hardy, but now the London with no Lucio, it's pretty tough to stop Sky Ripper getting more value with that window. He goes down, but the damage was done.
Sky Ripper is going to be able to get the overclock online. Ooh, not over the edge.
They're isolating the supports right now. Sparker needs to be able to find one of the supports. Does land the body shot, but ends up getting chased away. Hardy frozen, actually booped out of King's Blizzard by maybe Mira. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but he doesn't end up getting frozen up. Backbone still ends up going down, but the brute force of the London Spitfire on that point do shove the Vancouver Titans away. No map 5 by the looks of it, unless King can find something juicy. Unlikely now, as the team kill comes through. London deny them a map number 5 and take the series.
That was so close though. Oh my god. Titans were just meters away from maybe being able to bring us to a map 5.